Hi, my name is Manishka Jessica, host of Look OT Podcast. Thank you for tuning into Look OT Podcast. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being audience of Luco T Podcast. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. What I want to talk today about is white supremacy in America. American white supremacy is the most unique white supremacy. White supremacy in America is not just a system of racial hierarchy. It's a global flagship, a brand, a dominant ideology that demands submission even from other white supremacy across the planet. It doesn't see itself as just one of many. It sees itself as the one, the top dog, the architect. It doesn't want to just lead white supremacy. It owns it. In the eyes of American supremacy, and when we say American, a lot of people are getting this word confused. They do not understand what the word American means institutionalized in the United States of America. It means whiteness. You hear all kind of malarkeys from different groups, and one of the most ones that say all this American crap. Yet the people from India, they don't understand. American doesn't mean Indian American. It doesn't mean anything with Indian blood. It means white people. You have people from Asia screaming American. It doesn't mean them neither. You have the Middle Easterns screaming American. It doesn't mean them neither. As usual, the black people understand what the white supremacists of America is saying. Whiteness. You have South Americans screaming American. It does not mean them neither. Okay? It just doesn't mean them at all. They view Europe as weak. They view colonization was messy. Fascism failed. Apartheid collapsed. But the United States endured. It evolved its racism into policy, law, prison, police, border, and algorithm. The American white supremacists tell the other, you lost your empire. I turned mine into corporation and business is booming. So when white nationals raised in Europe or Australia or South Africa, American supremacists treat them like junior partner, subordinates, trainee. You learned that from us, is what they tell them. You download your playbook, adopted your slogan, copy your dog whistle, and now you're trying to act like you invented something. They don't just flex power, they assert copyright over hate. From Confederate flags in Germany, American neo Nazi memes in Hungary. The message is clear. We are the originals. You are the copy. American white supremacy spread like a virus and mocked others for being infested. It built supremacy, then claimed royalty on its global initiate. And while other nations may have their own brutal history, American white supremacy believe it has perfected the formula: systematic inequalities, mass as law and order, racial terror hidden behind patriotism, mass civilian dressed up as national security. It's not just brutal, it's refined domination. Even the global far right know this. They take cue from the US politics. They idolize the American white man with gun. The politician who say the quiet part out loud. The judge who block rights with a pen. They see America as the cartadel of white supremacy, a holy place for their unholy belief. That's why American white supremacy walk with a different kind of ignorance. Not local, not regional. It's imperial. They don't just think they're superior to people of color. They think they're superior to other supremacists. They don't look at the French, the British, and Slav and say, I am the big white. You're the small white. Sit down. It's just not talk. They export their method: police militarization, anti immigrant legislation, civilian state gentrification strategy. The U.S. taught the world how to kill softly, how to erase while smiling, how to enslave with contract, how to lynch with silence. It's a delusion wrapped in dominance. American white supremacy believe its own divinity. It see itself as the capital of whiteness, the Rome of racial purity, the keeper of the flame. Everyone else is either a follower of fraud. So when the white supremacists say, I am the big white supremacist, it's not just chest beating. It's a global declaration. It's a challenge. It's a statement of rank. Whether others bow to it or borrow from it or resist it, make no mistake, it sees itself as king, not of a country, but of a global racial empire. Now, the reason I wanted to say that, I wanted to address the maggot cosplaying white supremacist called Nick Fuentes. Hear me good. You could never be more white supremacist than a white American. They don't want to create that. You ain't nothing but a maggot to them. You are beneath their feet. The only reason they let you state all those nonsense, and they know better than you. You're not born in America, and they know better than you. The contract to be a U.S. citizen clearly state you cannot be in here creating racial strife. You cannot be in here creating hate. But since you are cosplaying and you open your filthy maggot mouth proclaiming that you are white supremacists, the truth be, they laugh at you because you don't have a clue what that is. It didn't come from Mexico. It didn't come from Europe. See, white American supremacy is the ultimate white supremacy on this planet. Everyone else is followers. You just don't understand. That is why you have poor Indians hearing the word Americans and they spewing our forefather. White supremacy, no, that's not your goddamn forefather, Indian. Oh, I'm American. They know that word does not imply to a damn Indian. It means white supremacy. You have all other groups opening their filthy mouth thinking it means them. But like I said, it does not mean them. It is the most refined white supremacy you ever find on this planet. It can hug a little black baby. It can even kiss one on TV. Inwardly, it detests the mere breath that child is taking. So when I look at you, I laugh because you are a victim of them. They allow you to punch down, and after you're done, being the purest white supremacy that they are, it is a unique supremacy. It is one created by them. They are the architect, they are the engineer of this thing called white supremacy. People look at Nazi. Nazi learned all that shit from white American supremacists quietly as it kept on the world stage. Okay, Hitler was actually following the playbook of white American supremacy. White American supremacy didn't want no smoke, so they pretended that Hitler wrote the book. They know damn well it was their book that Hitler was following. They know all you little bastard kids are following their playbook. They always knew that. Okay? Now, they are the top dog of this shit. They infested the planet with this, okay? This is their bread and butter. They got everything on lockdown. They don't mind you whites. Can come from South America, can come from Western Europe, can come from Eastern Europe. Hell, they even open the bar. They'll let you goddamn Arabs come in here and punch down on the blacks. They don't give a damn about that. As long as you know when you done, line up so they can punch down on your ass. See, they don't mind you coming from wherever the hell you coming from and believing you better. They all good and gravy with that. As long as you understand, they the ones you ain't effing with up in this camp now. They even put all you little white ones in check. They are the creative. But see, being the refined white supremacy, they don't want the ownership of it. So they quietly sit in the background, watch you, wannabe, you imitation. How you gonna imitate something that you don't even understand the root cause of it? What I'm saying here, white American supremacy is the most unique one. It is the one that make all whites bow down to it. It does not just demand dominance of non-white people. It demands dominance of white people itself from all four corners of this planet. It is the most unique one I've ever seen. I have to admit, them suckers on cold like a mother sucker. Anyway, this is Manishka Jessica, host of Luco Podcast. Thank you for tuning in into Luco Podcast. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for your time, and I want to thank you for being audience of Luco T Podcast. Thank you again for subscribing. You have a great day. Stay awake. You guys don't get it. There's nothing like this. They are so codified, and they know what they're doing. You cats ain't nothing but bastards following them. Just from my observation, have a great one. Bye.